It's funny because I don't see you.
I don't care what you see. It says I'm live right now.
There you are.
Ah, found me, did you?
About time.
About time. Yeah, okay. Uh-huh. Geez, I wished I could find the bottom picture of a Hammerhead Corvette.
Who's in? You want a bottom picture of me or me, Mike? I got a bottom picture.
No, I need the underside of a Hammerhead Corvette picture. I haven't been able to locate one. Can you find one for me?
Is my voice switched over now?
It is. Rose, you're sounding good.
Okay.
Okay. Welcome, everyone, to another episode of the Phone Show.
I'll tell you, we got another fucking storm coming.
Isn't that interesting?
30 to 40 centimeters.
Wow. Rose, look what somebody said about you in the chat. Unbelievable.
Oh, what did you say about me in the chat?
I didn't say anything. Some asshole named Derek said, Rose is back. She just got out of Sunny Downs Asylum.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Wow. All right. What I'm working on right now, you guys, is the bottom side of the Hammerhead Corvette. I'm going to close this all in, but I've actually got to do some fiber optics in it. So it's one of those kind of things that I got to figure out how to do that right now. Gosh, I need an undercarriage. I need a picture of an undercarriage of a Hammerhead Corvette really bad, Eddie. I couldn't find any when I was digging around for them. So I can...
Let me help incompetent man here.
Okay, thank you very much. I appreciate the help there, Doodly. Doodly doo. Okay, well, that means I am going to need to build at least a block along there. Not very high. It's got to be close to this. I can't change it much.
I found one. I'm going to send it to you.
Okay, all right, that'd be perfect.
Look at this one and tell me if that's what you were looking for.
Okay. I got to use my other phone to check this out, you guys. Eddie is sending me a picture. Uh-oh. Here it is. There we go. That's interesting, Eddie, but that's a Lego.
Well, Mike, you know, it's got an undercarriage big.
Well, here's the problem. That's really nice. It shows the ass. I need the behind the head underneath it.
All right, try this one, Mike. I'm trying my best.
I know you are.
I'll send you a naked picture of myself.
Yeah, that's going to be really good. That's the undercarriage of a Corvette car, Eddie. That's awesome news.
Did you notice they still got all that Japanese writing coming up?
Yeah, it's because Miranda's in here.
Doggone it.
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything, Mike.
Yeah, I know. I'm not either. That's where I'm... Okay, well, I'll have to use this Lego picture. Lego my ego. Jeez. Okay, well, nuts. All right, well, I'm just going to have to do the best I can at trying to figure this one out. All right, you guys. I tell you what, trying to find the pictures to be able to build stuff, now I've got to build it out of my head. And so that's where I'm at right now, and not a problem. Okay, So that means I have to build that as well. Okie dokie. That starts.
Hi from Illinois.
Illinois is in. Welcome to the show. I am Michael, the paper engineer from Washington State. There you heck.
Oh, oh, oh.
Huh. Well, Shazbot. Doggone it. Well, this can actually have
Grandpa
armor.
is also named Michael.
Who has both? What name, Michael?
Somebody said their grandpa is also named Michael.
Oh, awesome news. That's cool.
Boom wants to know how you're doing in subs, Mike, and you can tell him you're at 98,000.
Yep, you heard it. Boom. 98,000. We're doing good, you guys. Thank you all for your assistance. Thank you for following me and helping us get to 100K. 2,000 more, we're there. Then I get one of them YouTube plaques. Doggone it. I got a picture on my laptop. That's what I'm looking at right now, trying to figure out how this is supposed to work. All right, wait a second. Let's scrunch that down a little bit. That is actually not really big. It's a small wing on each side here to put the escape pods onto. Anyway, trying to build stuff from scratch is really tough. So, anyway, you guys, this is a ship I'm building, and as soon as it's done, I'm going to start the Titanic. Let's turn this over. Put that right there. Okay, get those out of the way. Come on, you. Get over there. Thank you very much. Aw, stupid. Okay, so that means I need to build a wing off of here. All right, so now it is grab up all of my chipboard that I have right here and look for parts that I need. Oh, you know what? These saltine cracker box chipboard pieces, this is what I'm going to use. They're big enough, they're going to work good, and I can make big pieces of chipboard into smaller pieces of chipboard. Okay, so I am thinking that those are just an inch. 1 inch ought to be about right. Uh-huh. 1 inch there. Nah, maybe I make them a little bit bigger than that. 1 1/4. Yep, 1 1/4 by 3 inches ought to do it. 1 1/4 by 3. And that makes that right there. Okay, 3 inches. Yep, 3 inches by 1 1/4. So now what I have to do is I have to measure some of this. I'm going to try 1 1/2 inches. Wait a minute. That's got to go in there. Yeah, 1 1/2. Nah, that's too big. 1 1/4. Yep, I got to stick with 1 1/4.
Well, leave it for now.
All righty. Yeah. And I have to use my large ruler for this measurement because it is over 6 inches. My 6-inch steel rule is very good for everything I measure except long stuff. Anything that is long that I have to cut, got to have this 75-cent Wally World ruler. Now, I did buy that 6 years ago. I don't think they're 75 cents anymore.
Mike, you should let everybody know. Thy modest will banneth thy trolleth in this showeth. So don't fucketh with others.
Oh, okay. And you just heard Sir Walter Raleigh telling the troll board, if you come in and troll this show, be prepared if you want to come back because it's a great show. You're going to have to make a new account. Because if you troll me, you're going to get sent to the troll dungeon, for all y'all that don't know that. And you won't be back until you make a new account. If you like the show, don't troll me. We got a page up. It's called paperarmy.net. I don't...
Hey, Mike, it's Tuesday. You got Rick Pepsi.
Oh, no. I was trying to get away from that, but okay. It's Pepsi Day. Oh, and when I get moved to a new house, wherever it might be, I am going to start doing a Dagwood week. So any of y'all that like my Dagwood sandwiches, I'm going to start doing those again. And I have to get moved. And so, matter of fact, I got to make a couple of boxes today and get them out of here. Okay. This is my last 2 Pepsis, you guys. This Pepsi's for you all, but I'm gonna drink it.
Hey, Mike, tell this green jackass to stop putting those emojis in there.
Hey, please stop putting them emojis in there. We don't want you to end up getting booted out, but we can boot you out if you want. If you keep putting them emojis up, yeah, you're gonna be gone. So please don't. Cheers, everyone. I am the old Pepsi generation.
Somebody said they've never had a Pepsi, Mike.
Never had a Pepsi? No, that's okay. What kind of soda do you drink? I did the Pepsi challenge back in the 60s.
Rang Paris says, today I'm getting lucky with YouTube Live and getting recommended Veteran Golds. How are you doing, sir?
I'm doing good. What is Veteran Gold? Oh, I got to show you guys this. How about those engines? Yeah, and my fiber optics, I have got a ton of them in this build. Turrets that work. Yeah. Anyway, recycled paper. Okay, so now I need this 3 inches. I need 2 pieces, 3 inches. Actually, I should make a bunch more of these because I should actually, no, I don't need to do that. I was thinking about doubling them up, but I got to put skin and armor on over top of this, so I only have to make 2 of these, a port side and a starboard side. That's these. Now what's going to happen with these is they're going to go on here just like this. Oops, get that out of the way. Anyway, they're going to go on here like this. This is the middle wing to the Hammerhead Corvette that has the escape pods underneath of it. All right, now what I need to do here is I actually need to put a riser in there so that it tips down correctly. Yep, and that's actually what I need to do. No, I don't. Well, yes, I do. No, I don't. Sometimes I argue with myself about stuff I have to make.
What's the scale again?
There is no scale. I just made this like 2 feet long. No scale involved in what I do. Matter of fact, I have built very close to 400 builds in 17 years. Never built one to scale, but I am building one to scale after this one's done. I'm going to be building this Titanic, 1 to 130th% or degrees or whatever that is. So yes, I will be building a scale model. First one ever after this is done. All right, let's see here. I think that is about right. Right there. Yep. Yep. 1/4 inch. Yep. I think that's good. I think that's good. There we go. All right. Now,
You can't wait to see the Titanic.
yeah, I'm sorry, but you're going to have to wait. Because I'm not starting until I get done with this one. But the cool thing is, I will get this one finished. And so, it's one of those kind of deals that I will not start another project until I get one finished that I'm working on. And so, the Titanic build is going to be a very cool build, you guys. I'm going to put lights in it, and I might put a smoke machine in it. It all kind of all depends on what I can get done with that build. Now, no, go back. Can't move. Leave it alone. Stay put. Cheers, everybody. I am the old Pepsi generation. Okay.
Nothing being said, Mike.
All right. Now we turn this around just like this. I built this thing out of cardboard because this is about what cardboard's good for. Anyway, it goes in here like that, and then the front piece goes on up here. And now you can see what I'm doing. That's the piece I just put in there. I need to hold it a little bit longer. And now this piece is going on over on the other side. All right, now that's the symmetry that I need right there. That's about it. Okay, so.
Mike, you know what you ought to try in your Pepsi?
What?
You ought to get some salted peanuts and pour like 1/4 of the bag inside your Pepsi, and it's supposed to be really good flavor.
That's too bad. I'm not going to do that.
No, it is good, Mike. I've tried it before. The salt mixes with the sweetness. It is good, Mike. I'm not kidding you.
Well, maybe I'll put them in a cup and pour some Pepsi over it.
Yeah, it's good.
Don't know. Sometimes I try new stuff. Sometimes I do not.
Derek likes pouring sour milk over Skittles.
Yeah, I'm thinking you're telling a story there, Eddie.
No, he calls it cottage Skittles.
I'll tell you something that's really good. Did it by accident. Back when I was a kid, I was up on an old broken down roof of a barn picking blackberries off because the blackberries had grown up over the barn. And I was having blackberries, and I had a couple Skittles in my pocket. And I went, wow. And so I had a mouthful of blackberries, and I threw a Skittles in it. Oh, my God. And I found out since then that it's blueberries, strawberries, blackberries, raspberries, all that kind of stuff. If you put a Skittles in your mouth and start chewing it up and then throw some berries in, it blows the flavor up.
I don't think it is. You're allowed. Hopefully this project will be pretty good.
Well, hold on a second. Hopefully this project will be very good. Well, have you seen any of my videos? Go check out my videos. You'll see what kind of projects I do.
Show
I'm going to do that as soon as I get this doggone piece to stay put. Okay, you guys, here comes a build. Now, this thing stands on its own. It's really, really good. I lined the engines up. I did a perfect job on putting them engines on. And I put them on one at a time. I didn't put them on all at the same time. Now, this is my Star Destroyer, you guys. This is an insane build. Here, let me change the camera angle here on this. 11,390 pieces of paper went into this build. Yeah. $536 build time. It weighs 3.5 pounds. And I dare you to do this with your Lego Star Destroyer. Okay, I dare you. I dare you. Take it in the front room with your mom and dad and go. And see what happens to it. Mine's made out of paper. It doesn't explode like Legos will. If your Lego Star Destroyer falls on the ground, it does the same thing. It explodes just like it hit the Death Star. Anyway, 11,000 pieces. And you're going, how would you know that it was 11,000 pieces of paper to build it? Well, that's because I have a build sheet. I keep track of all the parts and the hours that it takes to do something. And if you do that, that's what's going to happen with your builds. And so this is where I'm at with this one. I'm right now, oh, that moved, doggone thing, stay put, doggone it. Anyway, this build's the same way. That build sheet that I showed you is for this Hammerhead. And I just keep adding parts. I keep adding them onto the build sheet. I keep spending hours building this. I keep working with it.
Love all the details. You do go all the way. Love it.
Yes, I do. I want to teach you how to make some incredible paper toys or paper art. It's just something I do. Uh-huh. Okay, so that can go down there. Yep. All righty. Well, detail work. It's just little things.
Start a new project.
How often do I start a new project? As soon as I'm done with the old project. Right now they're running about 6 months to build something this involved. I used to be able to build one a month. And then I started getting lights and putting different things in them and learning more stuff. And it has changed the build times. I can do probably 2 things a year now. And folks just keep coming back and watching what I've done and seeing new stuff. Like right now, I'm holding this in place to get it to stay put because this is going to be where the escape pods are going to be underneath. And so I have to make this look very similar to the Hammerhead Corvette picture that I got on my laptop. I'm using more greebles on this than anything else I've ever built. Okay, so, and these are the fiber optics. They'll go up here to where these lights are. All right, that's a cool thing.
Architecture, like fantasy buildings, castles, etc.
Say that again, Eddie.
Have you thought about architecture, like fantasy buildings, castles, etc.?
Oh yeah, I've thought about architecture. I used to do blueprints back when I was younger. Do not do it anymore, and I do not plan on building any castles or anything like that. Castles are fantastic.
$2.
Oh, thank you, Pale. Thank you for the help, you guys. Awesome news. Thank you very much. Okay, so I have to put this piece over here. All right, now what I have to do is I have to match them up. Why are you not sticking? Come on. That's just ridiculous. Okay, I'm gonna fix this. When you got a stubborn piece, you put a gusset on it. And all that is this. Just add a little piece of grocery bag.
Greetings from Venezuela. Blessings.
Venezuela,
Hola.
welcome to the show. Hola. Now,
Hola.
I'm gonna stick this on here. Now this is where tweezers come in handy. Too small of stuff, can't get it put in the right place. I just put a little gusset on this because you cover it up with armor and sheeting. Well, a sheeting then armor. And so you see what I did. That's what I did right there, that little piece. Now that's gonna keep that in place so that it quits popping up on me. Uh-oh. Where, oh, come on. Where'd I put it? There, nope, that's not it. Aw. I have a lot of paper on my desk and I lose things. Here we go. Got it right here.
Maybe it's stuck in your beard.
Yeah. Only your fleas are stuck on my beard, Eddie.
My what?
Fleas.
Well, you were always putting your beard around my hair and then you wouldn't have them. Stop getting so close to me, Mike.
Uh-huh.
I told you to sleep on your side of the bed.
I know, Eddie, I know. But I like to cuddle, buddy.
Whoa, this just got a bit too gay.
There's the battery box. You can't even tell it's there. It's covered up by all kinds of cool stuff. Okay. Now, we're going to move that out of the way. Put that right up there. Oh, come here, you. Come on now. Don't be giving me a hard time. Thank you. Thank you. Okay.
Be a gorilla. Yeah, he's gone.
What?
Oh.
Come on, get some glasses, Mafia. What's wrong with you?
Let him know. Poppy, the only gifts you're gonna get are the crabs your mom brings home from her side job.
I can tell Mafia how he's Swedish. He's a meatball.
Poppy, a gorilla, he ain't no meatball.
He's a Swedish meatball. He's a troll and he's gone.
He's a little Chef Boyardee, little tiny kid-sized meatball.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Poppy, I'm gonna slap your mother for not spitting you out when you were a kid. Do you use chipboard and paper, Mike?
I use chipboard with everything I build. Now, these cool fiber optics, they have to go all the way up here to where the green light is. So, because all of the turrets are green lit. The ear turrets, the shoulder turrets, the top center turret, they're all fiber optically lit. And so it's one of those kind of things that it can't be done until you get it completed. Uh-oh, that's not right. Shoot, when I look at the face on, it's not right. That's got to be tipped down more. Okay, that's better. Doesn't need to be adjusted much to correct anything that I'm working on. But I know better than to just put something on and glue it in place and not check its symmetry from the port versus the starboard side. All right, that's better.
Mike, it looks like you're showing us the Hammerhead Corvette's bubble.
No, Eddie, it don't be showing your... Okay. Thank you all for joining the Nutso Show on the phone. Okie dokie. I'm using a cracker box. This is chipboard. Not to be confused with particle board that you build houses with. Even though you can use chipboard to build a paper house, I do not recommend it.
How much work is left on the Hammerhead Corvette, Mike?
Well, you can kind of see how much work is left on the Hammerhead Corvette. I've got to finish the shoulder guns. Then I have to close all of this in. So it's not like it's going to be finished tomorrow or the next day. I'm figuring it's going to be at least another month before I can get this done. Doggone it. What the heck? That is still not right. Shoot. Okay. Doggone it. I'm having problems with this other side. It is not wanting to cooperate. Still not right. I need to bring that up a little bit.
Being busy is nice sometimes.
Being busy is nice. I have to keep my brain exceedingly busy because otherwise it's a mess up there. Well, by building this stuff, I am staying exceedingly busy.
This is so cool. I've never seen this channel before.
Well, welcome to my phone show. Nice to meet you. I do my phone show Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to noon Pacific Standard Time. Other than holidays, my crew makes me take the days off. Yeah, anyway, and that's okay. They need a rest. I'm not a fan of that, but it happens. And so, anyway, welcome to my phone show. I've been doing this now for 6 years. I've been building with paper for 17 years. And I'm getting pretty good at it. I started out making micro machines. This was my very first. Little Millennium Falcon. Oh, and it's Elmer's glue, acrylic paint, and a mac and cheese box.
Hey, Mike, please show Dale a completed build, because they just tried.
Completed build. Okay, hold on a second. You want to see some small ones? I'll show you. I made micro machines for probably 5 years before I did anything else. And I learned how the paper works. I learned an awful lot about the paper. And it's one of those kind of things that by learning how to build with paper, you can make anything you want. Doesn't matter what it is. It really does not matter what it is. I got another one over here somewhere. Where is it? Ah, there it is. Oh, yeah. A DeLorean from Back to the Future. Hot Wheels size. Made out of paper.
Somebody said tongue, sir.
Yeah, who knows what that means?
Oh, that must be Rebel's mom's meeting call.
I have no idea. Huh, that doesn't show up very well.
Mike, this guy donated $5 on his GoFundMe. That's all I can do to help. I hope it helps.
Thank you very much for the GoFundMe. VCO? VCO7G. Anyway, this is a chalet. Yep. Okay.
I just hold it. Yeah. Would you ever do dune ships, Mike?
I love Dune, and I would do a Dune ship, but it's never been voted for by the Paper Army. The last thing we voted for was not Dune. It made the Titanic is what won.
Like Steven's son.
Okay.
I love how you do have the LEDs. It adds so much.
It does. The LEDs make a huge difference. Yes, they do. Okay. So that's got to come off of there. I have to do some elevation changes. All right. So
I just know the Titanic will be awesome.
yes, the Titanic will be awesome.
Mike, you want to push the website? Want to know the stuff over there?
Yeah. We have a very good website that we're working with. We're working on, I should say, constantly. At least I hope constantly. It's called paperarmy.net. Anybody can go there. If you want to go and post pictures of what you make to me or to the mods or anybody else, it's our Discord site. But you have to have a bronze membership minimum to get on Discord. The Paper Army makes some amazing stuff, and they put it on Discord.
Shooter's in.
Howdy, Shooter. Nice to see you. Well, that actually did what I needed it to do. I just had to put a shim in it. Okay, now, all right, now we got to turn this over like this. And that's where this this cardboard comes in handy, you guys. I can turn it over without bending these things ridiculously bad. And the cardboard will hold this in place, just like that. And I can now work on the bottom of this, which is this piece down here. This is that wing right there. And now what I have to do is I have to put the other part of the wing onto it. Oh, I gotta be careful with that. I gotta put an edge on that. Okay. Well, it looks like that's about 1/4 of an inch. Now, this thing here is what I keep all my straights pieces, little tiny straight pieces put in. And it should have some 1/4 inch ones in here. I do not. That's okay, I'll make some. All right, that's a 1/2 inch wide. I'll cut that in half, and that will give me the 1/4 inch that I need on each side. I tell you what, mechanical pencils come in darn handy. They basically, when they run out of lead, you just put a new one in. And so, technically speaking, they're never out of lead. And it's graphite, not lead. And it used to be lead way, way back in Columbus's day. Now, I knew him personally. You know, he sailed around the seas and found new lands and stuff like that. Just in case you didn't know who Columbus was. He was a seafaring person.
Hello, Grandpa.
Howdy, grandkid. How you doing?
Mike, I'm sorry. Did you say you knew Columbus?
Yes, I did say that.
I thought you did.
Yes, I did.
You want to tell him about when you helped Moses part the sea?
No, I let Moses do that all on his own.
Mike stood back and watched in amazement.
No, I did not, because it never happened. Yeah.
Where did the billboards take the place, Mike? I told him the website. I'm gonna go ahead and link this.
Yeah.
But there's no voting right now on the website. There's nothing to vote for.
Yeah, there's nothing to vote for, you guys. If you want me to build something, just talk to Eddie, Miranda, and Rose.
Enrique sent 100 jewels, Mike.
Thank you, Enrique. Salute. Thank you very much.
It's Enrique.
All right. Uh-huh. Thank you all for your support. I really, really appreciate the help.
Hey, Rosie, you around? Rosa. Rosa.
Hey, Rose. Eddie's talking to you.
Ah, fired. Oh, Rosa is not.
Okay, so now I need to make some little gussets here. Easy to make gussets. These are the leftover pieces from this 1/4 inch. So what I do now is I'm gonna cut them.
Rosa, can you take over?
Yep, yep. Go
Thank
ahead.
you, Rosa.
I'm good.
Rosalina will be taking over, Mike.
Okay. I cut that off there, and I cut another one here, just like this. Okay, so now what I've got is I've got these little bitty square blocks. See that? All right, now I cut these diagonally, and what that does is that gives me gussets that can go behind any of these builds, so that when I glue the parts on, they will stand up without falling over. This is all building techniques that people use for years. And since I've been building since I was 5 years old, I know a lot of these building techniques. And I use all of them in building with paper.
Do you have any other Dr. Who builds besides the Dalek?
I built sonic screwdrivers modeled after the Mark III. I built 10 of these. I built 5 K9s and I built 13 TARDISes. I don't have, this is, that Mark III and this Dalek is all I have. All the rest of them are all over the world. People bought them.
I'm currently trying to build a 12-inch by 7-inch by 5.5-inch humidor box out of a small, really beautiful piece of stamped wood.
Well, that's really cool. I wish you had a $2.98 bronze membership so you could post pictures over on our Discord site about that build. That is awesome. I just got done building my daughter a jewelry box for Christmas. All out of paper. It was actually a very cool build. Now, see here? I have to put these on here. Okay. Well, let's turn it around. These go on here like this. Just like that. So, and what this does is this adds a huge amount of strength. And if you do it right, they stand up very well.
I'm either trying to be as careful as possible because that wood is cheap.
No, the paper that I use is cheap. It's free, which that's that's good because free is always awesome. Mahogany, sandalwood, teak, oak, all that stuff is expensive.
And I don't think any type of wood is cheap these days. Wood has doubled and tripled in price depending on what area you're in.
Yeah. Yes, it has. I'm thinking 5 of these gussets on here is going to be all I'm going to need. Now, what happens next is when those are dry or drier, then I put this piece on them and they will stand up without falling over. Learning how to build this stuff just takes time. I taught myself how to do it, and now I'm teaching you all. And the thing about this is I have a lot of secrets and a lot of tricks that I have learned over 17 years of building. And it will help you with your builds so that you don't make terribly bad mistakes. Cool thing is, it's recycled paper. Okay, recycled paper. If you make a mistake, you just start a new part. Take the old part, save it. If you made a decent looking part but it won't fit, then you just save it for another build.
I have a couple of newbies in here wondering what it is you're building.
I am building a Hammerhead Corvette from the movie Star Wars Rogue One. Made out of recycled paper that I get out of my kitchen.
Bishop Level wants to know, is it normal for the stream to occasionally lag, or is it just on their end?
It depends on where you are and what's going on. The stream is always acting up sometimes. It's been really weird. I've noticed that there's a lot of problems with the phones and everything today. So I don't know where the lagging is coming from, whether it is yours, mine, or YouTube's. I'm using 5 gussets here. Now, when you're building model kits, you guys, all these parts are made for you. The cool thing about this building is you're building all the parts. You have to make it look good. I don't know what it is about my brain that lets me do this stuff. I'm not really sure. Honey Bunny and I debate this all the time. What's wrong with me? I don't know. We need to find out. I build from a picture, everybody. That's it. Okay, those are in place. And now let's try this piece over here. See if it'll sit on there. It should. Oh, it does sit on there. Yes, indeed. All right, I'm gonna have to bend that up though. See if I can do this without making a mess of this. Not bad. Uh-oh. That one fell over. That's because I used too much glue. Let's get that glue off of that. And get the glue off my tweezers, or it'll stick to my tweezers instead of sticking where I want it to. Yeah, that's close. That's close. There we go. Okay. Now let's see how this is going to go. Now I want to twist that one just a tiny bit.
A Hammerhead Corvette, cool. My old man has an old Corvette sledgehammer in his barn.
Wow, I didn't know Corvette made sledgehammers. That's cool. I was born in 1953, the same year as the Corvette. And so I have always been a fan of the Chevrolet Corvettes. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this around so you can see what I'm doing. And don't think because this is paper that they're weak, okay? They are not. I teach you how to build structurally correct. And if you build structurally correct, you can do amazing things with your toys or your art. Haha, there it is, Coach.
Mike,
Yes.
I don't mean to interrupt. The Callaway sledgehammer is a legendary one-off modified 1988 Chevrolet Corvette C4 designed by Reeves Callaway and his company Callaway Cars on October 26, 1988. It became the world's fastest street legal car, achieving a top speed of 254 miles an hour. I
Holy.
seriously doubt he has one.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Nice try. But you never know. He might have one. Yeah, it's kind of unlikely, but it's entirely possible.
Halo also has some really cool ship designs. If you had to pick one to build, human or covenant.
I'm sorry, Rose. I didn't understand that. Would you say that again?
Halo also has some really cool ship designs. If you had to pick one to build, human or covenant.
I would build a human ship rather than a covenant ship. I like the Pelicans.
Partook is in.
Who's in?
Partook.
Partook. Hey, nice to see ya. All right, this is delicate work right here, what I'm doing, because this has to all line up right, and it has to look good when it's glued in place. Now, the nice thing about all this is, once I get these all set and pretty much stable and dry, then I can go ahead and start putting on the armor, the skin and the armor, which will add more strength. Now, I got a couple of them little wedges left. I just throw them away. Don't need them. Okay. Alrighty, now I'm going to put this one on over here, just like that. All right. And now I can actually start closing this in. Oh, no, I can't. No, I can't. I have to figure out how this is going to go on there. Okay, well, I see this is the undercarriage of the Hammerhead Corvette. And what I have to do is I have got to, I've got to put a piece in here that the escape pods are going to go on. And there's 6 escape pods here. And it needs to come from the center piece, which is that. Okay, and so that is going to be about 2 inches. Okay, so it's 2 inches by 3 inches. Uh-huh. Come on, you can stick. Please stick. Yeah. Welcome everybody to another episode of the Phone Show. Thank you all for coming by and visiting and speaking with all the people from across the world. Thank you all for coming. This is my phone show. Yeah, because why? Because it's run off of a phone. All right, there we go. Oh, Pepsi burp. Hold on a second. I gotta chase that. Okay. And they're 3 inches by 2 inches. And so it's one of those kind of things that I have a 6-inch steel rule. So I just mark it at 3 inches, and then I mark it at 6 inches, and then I just cut it down, and it's perfect. Okay. There's 1, and there's 2. Alrighty, let's turn that off and start it up again. See what's wrong with my other phone. Now these pieces are going to go on here just like this. Oops. Anyway, this is how this is going to work. This is going to go on here just like this. I attach them, but I have to build some gussets inside of here so that these are strong enough to where if you grab them by these wings, that they will not collapse. And that's the part of building that I teach you how to do, is how to build structurally correct. And believe me, if you build things structurally correct,
You got an hour left.
they're strong. Say what, Rose?
There's an hour left.
An hour left of the show, you guys. Thanks for coming to the phone show. What the hell? Oh, it's okay. All right. Come on now. I know you can stick. I know this can stick. I just don't know why it's not. Can't really see it from this side, so it's hard telling why it's being stubborn. All right, let's look at this. That's going to sit on there just like that. Okay, and then this piece is going to sit on here just like this. Oh, I think I see a problem over here. Come on back, phone. Let's do this. There we go. Okay. Turn it around. It's one of those kind of things you have to keep spinning your parts around so that you can see what you're doing from port side to starboard side. Now, this piece, oh, that's why that did that. It slipped. Oh, man. No wonder it didn't fit right. Oh. I didn't check that. I should have. Okay. It's paper. It's easy to manipulate. Now that goes on there just like that, and those pieces go together just like that. Okay, well, they got to be cut down just a teeny tiny bit. So, I know, just from all the building I've done, that cut needs to be roughly 1/32 of an inch wide. So, now I got those two pieces. Now I put that back on there and see how it sits. Okay, not bad. Not bad. All right, so how in the world do I need to fill that so that it'll sustain itself? See, now I got to build some rafters. All right, I happen to have a bunch of these little pieces like this. They have to go in here along this edge and be shaped like this. Okay, so that means I've got to look at this and I got to try and make parts out of paper because I need rafters. I got to have rafters in this so that you can grab hold of it any which way you want and it won't be affected. And so doing this part is kind of tricky. All right, so now I know that works that way. Okay, let's put this on here like so. Oh, that. Wah. All right, how am I going to get that to stay put while I can draw this part? I think I need to hold it. Hold that. Look at this. Hold that and check it out. Okay. I can basically see what I have to do. So now, I cut this part. I'm going to check it with this and see if it's close. Okay, put that there. Set that. That is really close. I've been doing this for so many years that I'm actually pretty good at guessing the angles. All right, that goes on there like so. Oh, okay. Sometimes you need a third hand. Well, I don't have one. All right. It's sometimes doing this stuff by yourself is really hard. Well, I took too much off of that. Okay, so now I'm going to look at this, and I took too much off of that. So that is actually pretty darn close to what I need right there. Let's move this back a ways. All right, need to cut that off square right there. And then I need to cut that off, kind of like that. All right, so now I'm going to try this again. The nice thing is, you take large pieces of chipboard and you keep cutting it down into smaller pieces. Okay, well, this is being absolutely stubborn, and it's not working right. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to help myself out a little bit. I'm going to take this piece right here. No, I'm not. Yeah, I am. And I'm going to glue it in place. Okay, by what I'm doing right now is I am creating help. It's like a third hand. Okay, so now I've got this piece, and I'll show you what I'm doing exactly as soon as I get done doing this.
Partook is on the way in.
Okay, Partook, take care. All right. Well, that stinks. All right. This is what I've done. Okay. Now, when that dries, what I'm going to be able to do at that point is I can take these little wedge pieces that I'm making, and I can put it on here, and I don't have to worry about hanging on to 3 different pieces: the chassis, the part. And so now, when I set this in place, I can use my tweezers to line it up where it needs to be, and then cut it down. Because what I have to do is I have to make 5 of these for each side. Okay, now I need to trim this a little bit, because the fuselage is curved. So I have to cut a teeny tiny curve in this. All right, that is there. Okay, so now what I can see is, oh, doggone it, I can see where I have to mark it. Now I touch that like that. Okay, and now I have to make a mark on this right there and right there. Okay, so now I know where I've got to cut these down to. That and that. All right, so let's put this back in place. Okay, got it. And now I'm going to test fit this one more time. This should be the perfect piece now. Okay, it actually fits. All right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to use this part for a template. And I'm going to make 5 for this port side and 5 for the starboard side. Then I start gluing them in place. That way when I put the top on this, or the bottom as it is, that it will have its structural correctness. And once it's all glued together, it becomes strong enough to where you can actually pick it up by those little wings, and it will not come apart. Okay. Hey guys, we have a website called paperarmy.net, and if you'd like to purchase something, that's a good place to go. If you get a bronze membership minimum, that is $2.98 a month, and you can post things on our Discord site. You can go over there and visit with other Paper Army personnel. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and this will be number 5. All right, now I have all of them marked out over here. And the thing is, this is not good paper to build exterior with, but it is good paper to build interior with, because you'll never see it. Once you get everything set up, it all disappears behind sheeting and armor. And so any flaws that might show up, they disappear. Okay, now I'm going to set this in here and see what it looks like. And because everything is scratch built, you get variances. And so sometimes you have to do some little bit of trimming to get it to work right. And so that's what I do at this point in time. Now I'm going to trim this down because it's a little tiny bit fatter right here than it is right here. And those are things that you have to figure out how to do with your builds, because if you can modify your cuts to make them fit better, that's what you have to do. And the nice thing is, because you're using recycled paper, it's basically free. All right. Okie dokie. Yep, it's got to trim down some more. And the nice thing is, because you're using recycled paper, if you over trim a piece, all you have to do is make a new one. And I love using recycled paper because it's cheap. Elmer's glue don't cost much. Okay. All right. Okay. All right, now this is correct. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue this in place right now. Hey, Rose,
Yeah.
if you see Honey Bunny, tell her I love her.
Oh, she knows.
Okay. And now,
I'm pretty sure she loves you too.
oh, that's cool. Thank you, Rose.
You're welcome.
Okay, that piece has got to go away. All right. Now, I am going to, these dental tools, they come in really handy for putting glue just where you want it. Aha! Alrighty, now.
This is super cool. My great-grandfather used to make model rockets growing up. This made me think again, thinking.
Oh, that's really cool. I used to build ST's model rockets when I was a kid too. We had a class in junior high school, model rocketry.
Apparently I'm supposed to tell you Rosie is back.
Okay. That's the part I just put in there. And now I can take this piece off. I don't need this on there anymore, because this piece is going to fit right on top of that gusset just like that.
Somebody is asking if you sell your models.
Yes, I sell my models. They're very expensive. Okay. Now, that is there. All right, now what I have to do is I have to make another one. It's going to go in right here. And why is that? Oh, okay. Well, once that dries, I'm going to be able to sand that down and get it to fit right. So these are the things that you have to learn how to do. You have to learn how to make your own parts. And you can. It's not that difficult. It just takes time. You have to practice it. Okay, that's there. This is over here. Turn this around.
I have been collecting paper tubing for a year, and this gave me the motivation to start finally using them for crafts. Thank you.
You're welcome. And here's something else that you can do. Your chipboard, paper tubing's the same stuff. It comes in your kitchen for free. All your flat sheets don't cost anything. You're going to eat the food anyway. You might as well save the building material. cracker boxes, cereal boxes, soda boxes, mac and cheese, cake boxes. Doesn't matter what it is. If it comes in your kitchen in a box, guess what? It's building material. Okay, that needs to be trimmed down just a tiny bit, like that. And let's trim that down just like that. All right, this is gusset number 2 or rafter number 2. Okay, is that gonna fit? Actually, it fits really well. Okay, that means I can actually glue that in place now. Trim that up just a tiny bit more. Wow. Monopoly Go won't, usually you can hold down the button and it'll go round and round the board. Every time you hit a railroad now, it shuts your button off. Okay, that means I can do that now. Yeah, okie dokie. This is going to glue in place. This is number 2. 2 of 5. All right. I use Elmer's glue, you guys, but PVA is the same thing. So if you like to build with paper, it's the best glue to use, bar none. I've been using Elmer's glue for a long time, and I built everything with it. All right, this was my first piece, January 2010. It gets dropped every show. It doesn't break. It just keeps on going like the Energizer Bunny.
Someone just said they love Elmer's.
Yeah, I do too. Elmer's glue works really good. PVA glue is the same thing as Elmer's. You get that over in Europe.
Is there a difference between the original Elmer's glue or the clear gel kind?
The clear Elmer's, that's what I'm using right now. It is a much stronger glue. It costs you twice as much, but it's twice as strong. And I know this because I glued a part between the white Elmer's and the clear Elmer's. The white Elmer's pulled apart. The clear Elmer's did not. So, if you want the strongest application of anything you're building, use the clear. That's what I'm using now. It gives me a much stronger application. That means all my builds are better.
Okay, I will have to see if the clear Elmer's glue is at my Dollar Tree. I use Elmer's already, but never use the clear. Thank you.
You're welcome. And believe me, I have built a lot of things with the white Elmer's. It's very good glue. Okay, you're not gonna be disappointed with white Elmer's glue. But once I found out how strong the clear Elmer's is, I won't be going back to the white anytime soon.
Lays and chips.
When did you start making your first ever model?
My very first model kit was built in 1958. That was my very first model kit. It was a B-17 bomber. Okay.
What I do for the white Elmer's glue to make it work better for me is I use an old hair dryer to speed dry my glue. So when I move to different parts, the previous spot I glued will stick and not move.
Well, that's a good way to make your stuff dry. I don't have time to use a hair dryer on what I'm doing.
You make the coolest stuff. It's all amazing work.
Oh, I thank you very much. I started this Hammerhead Corvette a long time ago, and then I put it up and didn't build on it for years. And now I'm finishing it. One of the reasons is I wanted to put lights in it, and I didn't know how to do that. And now I do. And so being able to light this project up has made it much more dynamic.
Have you ever made any historical warplanes?
Historical warplanes? I have an F-14 Tomcat, and I have an A-10 Warthog. But I have not made a B-17 or a P-38 Lightning yet, or a Corsair. I would like to. I've got a Corsair model kit that I bought at a toy show for $2, and the box is just destroyed, but the model kit's there, and so it's a perfect replica of a Corsair. And so if I ever decide to build one, I've got the perfect thing to build with.
Minutes, Mike.
Okay.
Hello? We can still hear.
You could still hear it. You couldn't on the show. Okay, let's see here. This is a custom piece. It's got to be trimmed a little bit different because it's the very front part, and it's got to touch and control. I mean, it's got to be lined up with the front wing. And so I gotta trim that. There it is. That's better. Now let's go over here. Okay, I gotta do that. Alrighty. Well, you guys, this is coming along. In just a second, I will spin it around and show you what I've done. Okay, what is going, okay. Uh-oh, oh, there it is. Found it, Coach. All right. I think that is going to fit in place. And see, what I do is I keep cutting and fitting these parts till they fit together like a precision model would. And once that happens, your builds start becoming super strong. What, Rose?
Hi, Mike.
Oh, hi, Ruby. How are you? Oh, that's good news. Okay, let's see here. Is that going to work? Oh, yes, it is. Okay, so now I can add Elmer's glue to this and get it all ready to button up. And I'll show you, once I get this done, I'll turn it around and show you what I've done. And that means I have to do that to the other side as well, which is not a problem. I've got these down to where they're looking like they're working really well. They just have, each one has to be trimmed separately. Reason being is all of these things are scratch built. That means you have got to set them up so that they go together well. Okay, here it is. Now, that is what I've been doing. I got those 5 pieces on there. The reason is when I put these pieces on like this, what it is going to do is it is going to create the strength I need, so if I have to pick it up by this wing, that it won't collapse. And that's the whole thing about building with paper. You have to build it structurally correct, or it'll fall apart.
What got you into making these figures?
Well, that's a fun story, what got me into making these. I didn't have any money. Okay, I was broke, but I was playing an RPG, and I was playing Star Wars RPG game, and I was new to the game, and the guys that were in the game welcomed me. It was not a problem, and we were on Coruscant, and that was on a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. We left Coruscant, and we left Coruscant in their Millennium Falcon. YT 1300, and that was it right there. A piece of paper just that big, 1/2 inch square. I couldn't deal with that, so when I went home, I ate a box of mac and cheese, and I had some Elmer's glue and acrylic paint, and I built this Millennium Falcon out of a mac and cheese box, Elmer's glue and acrylic paint. That was in January of 2010, 17 years ago. And I never stopped building. That's what got me into paper. And because it turned out, we looked all over the internet, everywhere. Nobody was building paper models like me. And so I never quit. And I kept learning and learning and learning and learning. And now I'm where I can build anything out of paper. Uh-oh, did I throw that away? No, I did not. Where'd it go? Uh-oh, no, I need that piece of paper. Where'd it go?
I didn't know you played basketball with the Aztecs.
Eddie said that?
I don't know, it was put up in the chat there. That's
What?
cool.
Where did that piece of paper go? Doggone it. I need that. Okay, now I gotta find that because that's got my template on it.
Have you ever built any buildings, or is it just vehicles?
I pretty much just build vehicles. I'm working on a chalet, but I don't know if I'll ever finish this. It's lit up. And so, anyway, this I don't like building buildings. Actually, building buildings is simple. They're just boxes. That's all they are. They might be shaped funny like this one, but buildings are easy. And so I'm not a fan. Okay, I found my template. I can't figure out where I put that piece of paper though that's all right. It doesn't matter. I got lots of paper. And the cool thing about it is it's recycled. So anyway.
Alex is in.
What?
Alex is in.
I still couldn't understand you, Rose.
Alex is in.
Oh, Alex. Howdy, Alex. Welcome to the show. Okay, I found my first template. Now what I have to do is I have to go in here and I have to see how well it's going to fit on this side.
Have you ever built the Death Star?
Have I ever built the Death Star? Yeah, I did. Reason I built the Death Star is because I had to learn how to make a ball out of paper without making it solid. It had to be hollow. And so, yeah, I built the Death Star just so I could make TIE fighter cockpits. This actually took like 6,000 pieces of paper to make it because it was very difficult back then to try and figure out how to make it work. Okay, so that goes on there just like that. Cut this down. And refit it. So, and as you guys can see, this is the parts that I just got done doing. Now, as those dry and become stronger, I can add more stuff to this.
How long do you think it's going to take you to finish the Hammerhead?
I figure the Hammerhead will be finished next month, I'm hoping, so that I can start the Titanic. All right, that fits. Now let's trim that off just a... What?
Is the Death Star technically a building?
I don't know. It's a spaceship. Now, if you take any spaceship, it has hallways and floors and ceilings and stuff, so technically I suppose they are buildings. They just happen to fly around in space. Okay, that looks good.
Mike mentioned Alex build.
Alex is built. Oh yeah. Hey you guys, Alex put up on Discord a really cool radio he made all out of spare parts. It's stunning. And anybody that can go to our Discord site and see it, it's fantastic, you guys. Alex, excellent. Very good job, Alex.
Someone said thanks for answering all of my questions. I appreciate the attentiveness.
You are very welcome. I try to answer the questions because it's the right thing to do. And having help like Rose and Eddie, Miranda, Derek, they make it fantastic to be able to answer as much as I do. And I just take sheets of chipboard and I keep cutting them down into smaller and smaller pieces. Now, since this is the last side I have to do with this, I only have to make 4 of these template. I have to make 4 parts from this template because the rest of it, the 5th one is the template that I'm using to make it. All right, now this fit on here really well, so let's just glue it in place. All right. Now, we're going to add some Elmer's glue to this. If you're in Europe, everybody, it's PVA glue. It works the same. Any paper glue that you've got is going to be good. And now, there we go. Okay, everybody, there's the first piece on this other side. And this is all this is, everybody. To be able to do this that I do, you just have to start with your base piece. My base piece was this round chassis. All right, now I used 2 paper towel rolls, glued together, and then strengthened by adding all these parts to it. And I'm telling you what, it doesn't matter what it is. They become incredibly strong. Okay, now I've got these parts. All I got to do now is cut them out. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I use this to cut these down like that. And now we dry fit them. We dry fit this in place. See how it's going to fit. Always dry fit your parts. And once they fit right, then you just glue them in place.
15 minutes.
15 minutes of the show left, you guys, and I gotta go. I'll be back tomorrow 2 hours earlier. Hey, Eddie, you want to ask Miranda why Monopoly Go will not stick anymore? You used to be able to just hold the button down for a little bit, and then it'd turn green, and it'd run round and round and round the board.
You just got 48 gifts set up there. Wood not wood.
Wood not wood. Wood not wood is paper. Way to go, Wood. Thank you very much.
Miranda said that's not important, Mike. You need to focus on your show.
I am focusing on my show. That was just a question I needed answered. Okay. All righty.
Wood not wood said, "You're welcome, man. I love what you do."
Thank you, Wood, very much. All right, now. Thank you all for your support, everybody. Thank you very much. It's going to make this move out of my place here, a lot better. So thank you all for the donations. Okay, well, that has to be trimmed out a little bit more. Nah. And all these little trimming pieces that I end up with, those just all go in the garbage. Okay, that fits. All right. So, put that on there. Put this on here, and there. Then we slip that into place just like that. All right. Ah, okie dokie. We got this, coach. I tell you what, if anybody watches the World Motocross Championships, the race in Seattle this weekend was really good. Oh my God, it was good. Eli Tomac is just fantastic. Hayden Deegan and not, it wasn't Chance, not Chance Banks. It was Hayden Deegan and Levi Kitchen. Boy, oh boy, were they fighting it out at the end of that race. Hayden Deegan won, but it was really fantastic. Kitchen was in the lead. Deegan in the lead. Kitchen in the lead. It was so cool. Okay, let's see. Is this going to work now? I need to take it a little bit more. Just a little bit more. Okay, we're getting this. Okay. Yeah, all right. Almost. I've almost got this, you guys. This one's being a little bit stubborn, but that's okay. Not all your pieces are going to fit the same as the other ones. All right. That's good. Okay, that's good. Now, yep. All right.
Hey Mike, there's 10 minutes left if you want to read.
Okay. Sounds good. I would love to do that. Howdy, everybody. Thank you all for joining the phone show. I will be back tomorrow, 2 hours earlier. Well, hour and 50 minutes. Thank you all for helping and for coming here. Thank you for following me and helping us get to 100K. I have not, Eddie. You're lying. That's not true. Old playing cards would work, but you have to sand them down on both sides because the paint will not allow you to stick. Quit fibbing about me, Eddie. That did not work this time. And Eddie's not a liar, you guys. Don't listen to me. I'm just giving him a hard time. I love Eddie. Thank you all. Yes, I'll be back tomorrow. I've been doing this show now for 6 years. I don't plan on stopping anytime soon. Eddie, you're not mad at me, are you?
Why would I be mad at you?
Because I called you a liar in the show. Okay. Yeah, that's true. Okay. Almost got this last piece done too. Okay. This one's done. That means you guys got to watch me put these wings on and got all the gussets in place. And I'm going to be able to close them in and start working on the escape pods and the last of the lighting that I have to do, because this lower section has got lights in it. There we go, everybody. There it is. All I got to do now is put the top pieces on, and this is strong enough when it dries to hold together, even if I pick it up by the wings. And that's the thing about paper. It gets stronger the more pieces of paper you glue together. Thank you. And that's, who is it? Z-E-D, Zed? Zedix? 420. Thank you. What? 420 billion? What in the world is that? I think I am an artist. As I built this from scratch. A lot of the folks in the show have been watching me build this since day one. And I build every day on it. I build when you guys are not here. You know, it's one of those kind of things that just is, I love doing what I do. I did this. I've got that piece. I built that one yesterday. This one here with all the greebles on it. That's the bottom part of that engine. Yeah, I built that yesterday. Now I'm working on this part right here because I have to get all the lights into this. This has got 10 white lights in the bottom of it. So that means I have to get LEDs. No, I got the LEDs in here. They're up here. I just have to get the fiber optics into this and make it look right. And so doing that, that's why I'm doing this part now. Because I got to put LEDs there. Doggone it. Fiber optics. I got to get the fiber optics in. And so that's the next part of this build. What? Well, I know, Alex. It's getting done. And you know, because you've been watching this build for a long time. It's getting closer. And look, you guys, I teach you how to build structurally correct. If you build structurally correct, you can do all kinds of stuff with your art and it'll survive. Now, boy, 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, I guess there's only 8. There's only 8 lights on the bottom. But that's okay. I'm going to get this done. Not today, and probably not tomorrow. But next month. I hope to have it done next month so I can start the Titanic. Absolutely, you guys. Memberships, $2.98 a month. $3 a month. Half a cup of coffee. Cheers, everybody. I am the old Pepsi generation. I want to start a new one. Oh, yeah. 4 minutes of the show left, you guys. 28 hertz? Great. That's great, Hertz. I mean, that's great. Howdy, great. Welcome to the show. You caught the end of it. Yep. I know, Alex. Yeah, I get it. Pepsi time. I only drink 2 a week now, you guys. I used to drink more, but I've cut back because, you know, it's not good for a 72-year-old to drink a lot of pop. All right, that's done. Okay, yeah. All right. Thank you all for joining the phone show. I am making a Hammerhead Corvette from Star Wars. And right now what I'm working on is the escape pods go down here. But this is the ship. And the cool thing about this ship is I used a lot of fiber optic light and LEDs to build it. All of the turrets are lit up with green and they all work. They're fiber optics. So that means you can turn them and they'll do all kinds of cool stuff. Yeah. Anyway, that's what I'm working on, is a Hammerhead Corvette from the movie Star Wars, Rogue One. And those are all in place. Now all I got to do is figure out how to put the top on that, which is not going to be a problem. I have to let the glue dry.
2 minutes, Mike.
2 minutes of the show left, you guys. Doggone it. It's almost over. Thank you, Eddie. Thank you very much, Shadow. Thank you all for coming to the phone show. I'll be back tomorrow, 2 hours earlier. And I will be working on the Hammerhead Corvette when it is done. It'll be painted. You'll never see any of the fiber optics. It'll all disappear. And then I'm going to start the Titanic. B-L-I-T-Z-E-D. I'm just going to call you Zed. Thank you, Zed. I'll be back tomorrow. Thank you, grandkid. I appreciate that. Yeah, I know, James. I got to show you guys something just before the end of the show is over. Okay, I went to the toy show at the Kent Commons building in Kent, Washington. And I found this Titanic model kit. I got it for $35. It's a $200 kit today. But anyway, it's the first time I'm going to build something to scale. I'm going to build this out of paper using the blueprints that are in this box. It'll be 1 to 130th scale. All right, you guys, it's the end of the show. That means I gotta go. Darn it. Take care, Paper Army. I love you all. You're fantastic human beings. So remember something. Never stop learning. Number 1, never stop learning. I'm still learning, and I'm 72. And I want to thank all my moderators. Eddie, Rose, Honey Bunny, Derek, Miranda. Fantastic human beings, too. Thank you, guys, for what you do. Thanks for your help. And all you Paper Army personnel that are coming in and getting memberships and following me, if you follow me, set up notifications. It'll let you know. So anyway, everybody, second thing, doesn't matter what you are. Does not matter where you are. Does not matter who you are. Doesn't matter what color you are. And it doesn't matter what religion you are either. We all live on the third rock from the sun. That makes us human beings. How about if we start acting like enlightened human beings like we are and stop fighting other humans? It's kind of stupid. It really is. We're all the same race. Take care, Paper Army. I'll be back tomorrow. Good night.